Hey there. Have you ever read a bunch of stuff or watched some videos about the whole concept? For a while they were talking about multitasking, but now all the experts say multitasking doesn't work. You need to focus on one thing at a time, one thing only. And that's the way to be efficient and effective and all that kind of thing. And honestly, that's a nice concept, but if you have any business related experience, you know that's a bunch of malarkey. Like, honestly, when I was 7 years old, I knew that was a malarkey because when I was 7 years old, I was feeding the pigs, the chickens, cleaning out the stalls. I was hauling water to the turkeys and the geese, and then I was putting out bales for the cows. And after that, I was helping mom in the garden. And it was all about getting different things done as effectively as possible. And then I was over helping dad with, a job, fixing maintenance, that kind of thing. So I'd be halfway through, hauling 2 pails of grain over to the pigs. And dad would say, come on over and help me hold this thing while I weld it. Like, you had to multitask, you had to do different things when they needed to be done. And that was just when I was 7 years old, and 8 years old, and 10 years old, and 12 years old. It just always was that way. And that was my life, my whole life, because I grew up on a farm, and my job was to make sure all the pieces fit together. Two, three, four hired men, make sure they all had their jobs and had things going on, repairs, because we always ran old machinery, making sure that just, cows were fed, that we had the different jobs done for seeding. We had the fertilizer ordered. We had the seed ordered. We had everything done. There was always multiple things to do. And it continues to this day. Right now, I'm in the middle of building a garage that we have a general contractor, but unfortunately, I'm having to do a lot of work for him because it's a little bit of a stretch. But anyway, there's just issues there. Plus, at the same time, I totally redid my upper deck and added 3 feet onto it, and I'm installing a hot tub up there. On the bottom deck, I'm still working at we totally redid that deck, and we're putting railings on. Then we did a bunch of cement work this year, and we're doing stuff out front, and we're dealing with permits and issues, electricians and plumbers. So it is full of multitasking, and at the same time, I'm running my business. Plus, it's a regular household. So we're always doing these, we're doing that stuff. So life is about multitasking. If somebody, some expert, some guru says, do one thing at a time and only do that, okay? And they even say, sell one product at a time. Well, if you are running a business, who has a business that has one product? Tell me that. Yes, in the digital world, in this little microcosm of this online idea that you can be a digital marketer, you can create one product. And yes, if it's a really good product, it may sell and it may work for you. But you know what? I'd rather have two or three different products and have them, one selling a little bit, one selling a little bit more, one really doing well, always improving them, that type of thing. It is about multitasking. And you, as a regular small business owner, you understand this idea that you need to be doing a lot of things at once. And you know what? One of the things you need to be doing a lot of is marketing. Because if you're not doing marketing, you're not bringing in sales. And you may still be busy, but wouldn't it be nice to be busier? And wouldn't it be nice to make actually higher revenue per sale, charge more, make all the ends meet? Would that not be nice? And that's what marketing can do for you. Marketing done right can do for you. Marketing efficiently can do for you. And that's what we look to do is work with business owners like yourself and say, how can we help you with all those marketing tasks? Because there's so many. There's like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and LinkedIn. And then there's your blog posts and your websites. And then there's some, Google pay-per-click ads and Facebook ads. And like, how do you know what to do? And do you try a little bit of this and a little bit of that? It's again, we need to bring it all back and simplify it and make it work and pick out the strategies that work together and make those strategies, fuse together so that one helps the other and they all work to push your business forward. That is what we have to do. We need to have a comprehensive strategy to push your business forward. I was looking at a product today. Like, cause I'm in marketing, so I'm buying stuff for marketing that then I can use for my clients, for you. And this product was, every AI, artificial intelligence is the latest buzzword, and it is a great tool. Like honestly, I use ChatGPT, and if you don't know what ChatGPT is, you don't need to know. But it's a great artificial intelligence tool that can do amazing things. Like, it's Google search on steroids times a million. It is just phenomenal. But everybody's now trying to tweak it and make it better. So this product I was looking at yesterday is basically a marketing version of AI. And it has all these bells and whistles and everything. And I was like looking at it going saying, yeah, if I was like 25 years old and had just graduated college and didn't really understand business, didn't understand like blue collar, like what does a plumber do and what does a restaurant owner do and what does furnace, people that clean ducts do and what does a contractor do and all these kind of things. Like if I didn't understand that, this tool would really, would kind of help me use artificial intelligence to create better marketing. But to me, I've been there. I'm like 50, I look like I'm 25. I know I look like a kid, but no, I'm 55 years old. And I've been there. I've ran farm equipment dealerships and I've ran contracting companies and I've been on the roofs of just about any kind of building you ever wanted. And I've hammered nails and I've farmed all my life. And I know what it takes to do all these kind of things. And I've been the back end of a restaurant and I understand all this kind of stuff. And I'm not saying I'm an expert at your business, but I do understand what it takes to run a business. And so this fancy AI tool, I don't need that. If I was 25, I need that. But I don't need that because I understand what it takes to run a business from the marketing side. And so I can use that to help you out. I can use that to help you grow your business because I can sit down with you and say, what's your problems? What's your concerns? And then that's one of the things that I do is I sit with a business and in like 10, 15 minutes, they go like, oh my God, you blew my mind. I've talked to 10 people in marketing and they just talk about all this stuff that I don't understand, and you understand my business, and I do because I've been there. I'm old. I've worked in blue collar all my life, but I've also worked in marketing all my life. So it's a convergence of these two fields that helps me to connect with what you're doing and to understand what you're doing and to say, hey, like it's not about being, all these high end fancy things. It's about what will get you more revenue, more customers, more leads, and I started with revenue. I didn't go from the other end. Oh, we need more views on your social media. Well, then we need more leads. Then we need more prospects. Then we need more clients. Then we need more revenue. No, we start with more revenue. And then once, we've figured out how to maximize revenue, then let's say, how do we get more clients? Because we can get more revenue from the exact clients you have. That's one of the big things. That's the easiest way to get more revenue is to use the clients you have because they know you and trust you and you have a relationship and you can use them and not use them. You can give them more value, give them more of what you can offer, and then get more revenue. And then you get more clients like them. So you clone those clients, you find more clients just like them, you get referrals and that, and you get more revenue from them. And then you get more prospects, and then you go down the chain. Same time, you build a nice pool of leads at the same time, because you always want to be doing that. You don't, it's like fishing. You always want to have a good new fishing spot to go. So you always got to keep building. So that's the idea, is that I've been there and I can help you, and we can start with increasing your revenue, and we can grow your business. And that's what it's about. That's what marketing, that's what I do. And all this other fancy stuff and AI and everything else, I can worry about that, and I can help you with that, and we can figure it out. So let's figure out how to grow your business, increase your revenue. And if this makes sense to you, hey, talk to me. Let's go from there. Okay. Have a great day. Take care.